Hello PAT, it's been a while, man. Today's gonna get really fast, man. We're gonna go try out the Nami Burn. I'm on the Veteran Sherman, so hopefully I can keep up. I'm hoping you guys are having a great weekend, a great Friday. Here we are. Let's go get it. Always wear your helmets, kids.
Hello and welcome to Super Met. Today we're going to be looking at the new Nami Burn-e scooter. This is the most anticipated fast beast quality scooter that we have seen come into the UK for quite a long time.
You can see the actual display this time around, which you couldn't with me last time. So you can see you've got miles an hour, you've got your trip distance here, a few other items, power supply. This is for your cruise control, which I don't think is set at the moment. Maybe it is set. Average speed. Somebody's done 67.2 miles an hour. I cannot believe that. I think that must have been when it was standing still. But let's get this into the highest mode, because Wes is going to be a bit of a beast on that thing over there. How fast is that?
My best chance of keeping up with you, basically.
Yeah, we're not going to push it. We're not going to push it. Or are we? So Wes on the Sherman. So he gets a bit cocky. He's so stable. He's even got his helmet off and then puts it on whilst riding.
Yeah, that's the perk. That's the perk.
Yeah. Ah, that's more like it, guys. Whoa, there is a bit of wobble there. Yeah, here he comes behind me.
It's too quick off the mark. It's way too quick off the mark, mate.
You see it wobbling?
Yeah, I see that.
The Nami scooter is able to do 62 miles an hour, obviously in the right conditions with a full battery. It's got a range claimed of 93 miles, but I'm estimating it's closer to 45 miles. It's got a weight of 47 kilos. I mean, 47 kilos, that's like 2 5-year-olds. I mean, this thing is a beast. It lives up to its name. The motors at nominal power are 1500 watts each, one at the front, one at the back. Charging time is around 6 hours with dual quick chargers, because you've got to top up this huge 72 volt 35 Ah battery. Hydraulic brakes are from Nutt, front and rear, with 160mm rotors front and rear. Tubeless pneumatic tyres, and this thing will hold a rider of 120 kilos. I mean, it's living up to its name completely. It is a total beast. Then you've got the power. I mean, you push the throttle and this thing wheel spins. It just wants to rip your head off. It's a bit disconcerting on a damp road, but I found it was quite manageable, but you had to feather the throttle. You also had to be in the correct drive mode. So you have a number of different drives. You have your slowest mode, you have an intermediate, and then you have your faster mode. And then you've got X. Now X, I didn't even realize X was the top mode, but it is a true beast mode. This thing flies. I mean, it really flies. So you really need to go and try one of these scooters.
How's it feeling?
Pretty good. Yeah, it's good. Felt a bit of wobble back there, but I think I just applied the power a bit strong and I've got it in X. And so it's, it's pretty strong when it's in X. But yeah, she's stable, feels comfy, and yeah, no issues. And it's got some takeoff. I mean, look at this. So fast. Okay. Where now?
I know it's early. I know it's very early to ask. But how does this compare to other scooters in its class? Wow.
Yeah, I think it's, I mean, yeah, you've got like some of the other beast scooters. I like this. It feels a bit lighter. It feels quick. Its power delivery is fast, but also it feels so sturdy. Right. Some of the other ones just feel a bit Chinese, you know? Right. And this feels like it's really been manufactured properly. Yeah, it's a real weapon, it really is. Yeah, see, bumpy, no issues. He's going for it on that thing. Yeah, it needs a steering damper. Gets a bit of wobble on. I don't know if you could actually see that. Yeah, it's a bit low, isn't it?
Very low.
Let's have a look. Whoa! This is not the way you want to use a Nami scooter. Holy shit! Did you see it wobbling?
Yeah.
Could you see that? Yeah.
I see the wobble.
It started, and I thought, if I press it, am I going to go through it, or is it just am I going to just deck this thing? And yeah, it didn't take it any further. I thought it wasn't a good idea, but it needs a steering damper for sure. I'm hoping a damper would stop that, but it kind of felt like it was coming from the back. Really weird. But this thing gets up and goes, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, but this is just off the mark, it's just too much.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just kick you off?
I mean, I really need to, no, I'm just saying this, but I really need to lean into it just to keep up. Because this, once you get going, I've never seen anything like it. Even if he's at 10 up, I really want to do a drag race with that.
This is, yeah, because, yeah.
We need to do that, sure.
In a minute?
Could do.
Okay, you heard it here.
Heard it here first.
We're going back. So let's get this one off-roading. We're going to take it off-roading for a bit and see how good she is. If I can get it through. Whoa, 47 kilos. This is not what you want to be doing. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Got to get good footing on this one. I'll tell you, it's a bit slippy. My feet are slipping around. I keep wearing race car shoes, which just isn't the way to go. Okay, this looks a bit muddy. Okay, so I put it into D, which I think is like the lowest mode. So we'll see how she handles. Pretty good. Suspension feels good. Feel a slight knock at the front. I think something might need tightening, so I'll get them to have a look at it when we get back. But it's comfy. Whoa! It's a bit slippy. It needs knobbly tyres. They are, yeah, pneumatic front and rear.
Oh.
But they need knobbly tyres really. Yeah, this is quite hard work on this stuff.
Mate.
My hands.
Aching.
This is amazing. You wouldn't know you're in London.
True.
Train, except for the train and the canal. Yeah, she goes well. Pretty good off-road, just needs different tyres. Too slippy, way too slippy. I mean, it was a bit lethal around there, but it slides pretty well. It's quite balanced when you slide it. Look at that thing. So, should I be getting an EUC? So the one I've been looking at is called the S18. It's got full suspension. Apparently it's the only one with suspension, good for off-roading, but obviously I've never ridden it. I'm a bit scared of it, if I'm honest. Right, let's attempt to get through this guy. Need gates. Okay, this is what it's built for. Feels nice on this gravel. Bit potholey, but it's pretty good. We're really testing everything. So we've done grass, tarmac, now gravel with potholes, but it feels quite comfy. Cattle grids. See, we literally try everything. Don't think I want to go any faster than this on this one. Handle's great though. Get off there. Yeah, it feels good. Feels good, stable, comfortable and solid. And with the right tyres, you can go anywhere on this thing. But again, stabiliser would be a really good idea on this thing. And here we are, back in the beginning.
Oh man, some of those surface level changes.
Oh, I know. Tell me about it.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah. So you must be really feeling it, and you've got no suspension on that, have you?
Suspension. Just the power pad to keep my life intact.
Wow.
That's about it. So. Yeah,
How are your legs
man.
feeling?
What's that?
Does it give you a workout as well?
Yeah, it does. A lot of work in the knee because I wasn't used to that because I was riding with the S18 a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Suspension more cool.
Yeah.
So,
And is the S18 comfy?
very comfy, and you can get away with standing upright whilst you're riding it.
Right.
So yeah, it
So you
eliminates-
literally just stand and lean and...
Yeah, exactly. Stand, lean. And I was looking back at footage earlier. I was thinking, wow, I was really upright. You know what I
Well,
mean?
you're
But
going to have to
yeah.
show me how to ride it.
Yeah.
If I get it. I'm not sure. I think I prefer 2 wheels, 4 wheels, or go up in the sky and fly a plane. That's easier than that. I'd rather fly upside down than I would ride one of those, I think.
Bloody hell, that's a big statement.
Oh, that's not a problem. This is where this scooter excels. It's just easy up hills, not so easy going through gates and turnstiles because it's 47 kilos. But you can see I'm on quite a steep hill now. And this scooter has no issue just picking up and literally going. Good, fast, easy fun. That hill was just like it wasn't even there.
So, what is my conclusion? Would I change anything on this scooter? Yeah, probably I would. There's a couple of things. I changed the handlebar. I'm not overly keen on that. I like a flat carbon bar. I'm not as keen on a raised bar, but that's my preference. The bar's wide enough in my view. Maybe you could go slightly wider, but then it maybe gets unmanageable if you did transport it. I would like to see a locking mechanism when the stem is folded down to the deck, because I'm concerned about the screen hitting the deck and smashing. I would also change the brakes. I've had Nutt brakes before. I'm not overly keen on them. I prefer the Magura MT5E brakes with 160 rotors. Now they're, unlike other brakes, they are 4-piston calipers. I think this actually warrants a 4-piston caliper with a thicker disc. I think it would handle better. I think the stopping power would be exceptional, and I think the progression of the brake would be much better, because the Nutts, to me, they feel a bit cheap in comparison, and on this, it's like getting a Rolls Royce and putting mini brakes on it. I don't kind of get it. It works, but I don't think it's the best way of doing it, and really, it should have something better. Except for that, I think it's pretty good. I may change the suspension. It's pretty standard stuff, which is great. So I like the RockShox Monarch RL. Now, obviously it's quite expensive, but you're spending £3,995 on a scooter. What's another couple of £100 per shock? I think it would warrant it and be worth it. They last longer, they don't need to be gassed up as much, and just for longevity, I prefer them. Except for that, she's beautiful. You need to drive it, you need to have a go, you need to experience the performance of the Nami Burn-e.
This one? You feel the power come on sometimes when you're in a curve and you just put a bit too much on it, it just wants to oversteer. I feel it pushing wide. bit of a disconcerting feeling, but this thing goes so well. Whoa. Yeah, these car drivers, they don't look.
Thanks for watching, guys and girls. I do hope that you've enjoyed this video, and we've had some great fun on the Nami Burn-e scooter, and also on, obviously, Washington's Sherman Veteran EUC, which still to me look like the one wheel of death. But saying that, I will be getting one, I reckon, shortly, so maybe coming up sometime this week I'm going to be on a King Song S18 trying to break my neck, so please stay tuned for that. Stay well, stay safe, wear your face mask, watch out for COVID, and ride those scooters safe.
That's a wrap.